What's up? What's good, y'all? It's your boy Thami. I'm back with another video. From the title, you can already tell what this video is about. The boy just dropped the mixtape. A-Reece just dropped the mixtape. Today is tragedy, tomorrow's memory. I always have a funny way of saying it. But yeah, he dropped the mixtape. I think I don't know if it's an appetizer for Paradise 2 or something for you guys to like listen to while he works on Paradise 2. I don't know, but yeah, I'm not sure, but he dropped the mixtape and I'm always excited to get some new music from him, so I'm really excited for this one. I'm trying to go in like open-minded without any expectations on how it's going to sound like, but I hope he's a bit more experimental on this mixtape, but there's only one way to find out. And without wasting your time, let's get into it. I'm excited for this. Let's go. And the first song is Mark 15:35. The verse on this song better be fire. It better be fire, cause I mean, you name the song after a verse. It just has to be fire. No way.
God gives and he takes. Sometimes it feels like maybe God made a mistake. He didn't have to let him shoot my brother. He didn't have to take my nigga's cousin. He didn't have to make my family suffer. Why does gotta happen if he say he loves us? I know better than to question God. I know everybody gotta die, but if I'm losing everyone I'm living for, then dear Lord, why the fuck a nigga still alive?
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, I'm liking where this is going. Let's.
Sometimes the devil lives inside my troubled mind. This shit I'm rolling louder than a baby crying. I'm on my second J, but I ain't even getting high. 23, stressing like I'm 45. I'm mortified. Right your wrongs, nigga. This time you can't just write them off. And when you write what's coming from the heart. Cause where you from, a real nigga is immortalized.
Yo, when you write right from the heart, and that's what he's doing on the song. That's crazy. Yo, I don't know if the rest of the tape is going to sound like this. I love this song. I love this song. He kind of like brought us in and like told us about like more personal stuff. And I think he mentioned that his brother got shot and I think he lost his cousin. So he's kind of like making himself vulnerable on this song, and I feel like that's one thing that I want to get from this mixtape. So I like that, and I don't know if it's a horn or it's a trumpet that keeps looping in the background. That shit is, I don't know, it does something to me. Already the production, I can tell that it's kind of different from the normal production that he used. I don't know if Mesh is also producing this mixtape, but I like where this mixtape is going. If the rest is going to sound like this, I don't know. But that first, this song was fire, I'm not gonna lie. And he told about rolling this giant like he said rolling this giant. What did he say about? I forgot that line, but he was talking about rolling this giant louder than a baby crying. That line was hard. I'm not gonna care. Next song is Hibachi. I don't know what Hibachi is or what the song is about, so let's just get into it. Okay.
Yo, my shit don't fit the same, I'm gaining body weight. Cause I was on a beef diet, turning rappers to hibachi steak.
What?
Doses of a pyro, set the high. I don't take losses, I take affirmative action. I am not a human, don't classify me a mammal. When I enter the booth, I'm synonymous to a dragon. Lo and behold, no.
He said I'm not a human, don't classify me as a mammal. Shit.
Need to further elaborate. All the noise you're making, I'm here to further eradicate. Long awaited, stories of the unknown. False prophets get exposed, bones get excavated. Yeah.
Hibachi, I didn't really think much about it. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really think much about it. There's only two ways to this. It's either you love the production or you hate it. There's no like in between. It's still nice, but I feel like they could have made, I don't know, better beat choice. I'll have to run it back to point out exactly what it is. Yeah, the people harmonizing in the background, I don't know. It was kind of, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. But in my own opinion, it was kind of distracting. It distracted me from kind of like taking in what A-Reece was saying. But I caught like bars here and there. But then I don't know, the harmonizing, I don't know. I feel like they could have chosen a better instrumental. The next song is the 5-Year Plan. I've already listened to it. I love it. Featuring Wordz. It's been anticipated for like a long time. I think that he kind of like teased it at Cotton First last year, and after that people have been talking about it and stuff like that. Although I feel like they could have, yeah, that song had like the, I don't know, the potential to be one of A-Reece's like best songs, but then I feel like they didn't give it as much effort as they could have, because I know what A-Reece is capable of, and I feel like there was a lot of like space, a lot of like empty space on the song that they could have filled to make it like a whole lot better. But the production was amazing on the song. I'm not gonna lie, the production was amazing. I loved it so much. It's still a great song, but then I feel like it had the potential to like be one of A-Reece's best songs. But I still enjoy it nonetheless, and I still play it. And the fourth song is The Same Thing with Jody. So let's hear what that one is about.
Damn, life is a motherfucker, hard to say it back and see the same thing that happened to me, happened to you. Damn, life is a motherfucker, hard to say it back and see the same thing that happened to me, happened to you. Can't copy another, and you out here acting a fool. You ain't got a clue. Hate the fact that losing you became the glue. Yeah. Can you see the bruise?
That was The Same Thing. He did the same thing that I mentioned about the previous track. No pun intended. I feel like he left out like a lot of spaces on the song. Like he let like the beat, I don't know, the beat breathe for too long, and it just felt like kind of like a loop. And the song is like 4 minutes, and I felt like it makes it unnecessarily long. Like the big spaces in the song makes it sound like the song has like gaps in it and stuff like that. If the song maybe was 1 minute or 2 minutes long, it would be cool, but it's 4 minutes and 4 minutes of like those gaps, so I just feel like it makes the song unnecessarily long in a way. The next one is Nightmares on Bryanston Doctor featuring Belo Salo. It's a freestyle apparently, so I'm guessing there's gonna be spitting here, so let's get into it.
Yeah, how you so bad, so bad, caught the devil by surprise. Devil, that's a lie. All I want is you to throw it back all night, throw it back at me like we playing catch all night.
They throw it back like you playing catch all night. That was slick.
All I want is you to throw it back all night, throw it back at me like we playing
Catch all night, yeah. This is actually my first time hearing Belo Salo. That was Nightmare on Bryanston Doctor. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really think much about it. There wasn't too much going on the song. It was kind of like similar to the previous one in terms of the structure, like the spaces and everything. So nothing much really happens on the song, but I like the sound. He, like I said, I think it sounds like on this mixtape he's kind of like experimenting with sound, experimenting with production, and so far the production, I'm loving it. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm loving the fact that he's experimental, because that's something that I always wanted from him. The song is the Chotomi. I don't know, dichotomy or dichotomy. I don't know how it's pronounced. Don't kill me. I don't know what the hell that means or how you pronounce it, but yeah.
Heartbreaks, court cases and infidelity, allegations, long faces and couples therapy, divorce papers, lawyers, community of property, child custody, dichotomy. Nothing lasts forever like monogamy. Such an act of mockery, throwing in the towel. Forgot you said your vows. You failed to make your grandmother proud. No longer the head of the house. It isn't worth keeping
What
another
song would
secret.
be
She
big?
decided that she's leaving. Took off the ring and said that you could keep it. Went from sharing a family meal to changing a family will. From codependent to co-parenting the kids. Shit is real. Pharmaceutical pills could never relieve the pain. You don't even look at her the same. 30-something years down the drain. Just because you couldn't change your way.
I love the sample. I love the sample. It's fire. I'm not gonna lie. Let's say stuff like that. I don't know if the dichotomy is it's an interlude, but it was short. It was like 1 minute and 40 seconds, but I loved it. It's the song that stood out after Mark 1535. I like the fact that at the he kind of like used that sample as a, I don't want to say chorus, kind of like a hook or a bridge in between his verses. I like that. Yeah, he subject matter on the song. He talks about, I think, a man who got divorced and lost whatever because of his being a hoe, basically. So he lost like a lot of years of like genuine relationship or genuine marriage and connection and stuff like that because of shifting his focus to some hoes, basically. I love this song, I'm not gonna lie. I love this song. After Mark, I think it's my favorite. I like the sample choice that they made. It's fire. And yeah, No Man's Land featuring Wordz. Let's go.
My nigga got a 9 to 5, he hate it, but he can't quit. He been in the office for years doing the same shit. Surviving, sacrificed and put in extra hours. Saving up just so his son can at least go to college. Planning ahead, that boy's school career ain't even started. He couldn't leave it to his baby mama. She doesn't even shop for baby products. She's more concerned about the latest product and going fishing for a richer father. My nigga really got a lot to bear. And here I was thinking beefing with these rappers was a serious problem. Niggas in the hood got bigger problems. I like this if you tell me pass it, nigga. I ain't some niggas say he born for the thug life.
Active.
Back to where I belong.
The beat is fire. What? The bounce.
Back murders is black on black slaughter. These killers got good lawyers, yo. Yeah, not as good and bad or black and white lawyer, depending what you afford, nigga. Yeah, now it's back to black slaughter and back to black trauma. The streets is not an order, nigga.
This flow is crazy.
Say with a gun, money come quick. Same gun, they gon' try and take your life with it. Losing people.
Yo, I love the subject matter on No Man's Land. I love the subject matter. It shows that he's like matured and stuff like that. And I like the perspective that he used on the song, and the subject matter that he touched on, like violence, gang life, the problems that people deal with outside like his world. He kind of like stepping out of his world of like looking at problems such as like another rapper beefing with you and stuff like that, and realize that, man, there's actually like people out there who have like real life problems, and that makes him realize that actually I don't even have problems like that. You feel like there's people who have like real problems out there. So that's a unique and good approach that I liked. That's one thing that made me like this song. The fact that he kind of like stepped out of his world and stepped into other people's world to like see how they living and stuff like that, and realizing that what he thinks he's lacking or he doesn't have or he has problems with is not that deep basically. I love the approach on this song, and the production, it just gelled well with it, and yeah, I love it. Next one is Jimmy's Interlude featuring Ayanda Jiya. Ayanda Jiya, she's talented. She can sing. She can sing. She's a very talented vocalist. Her Ami Faku. Who's the other one? There's a couple of vocalists that I really like, and Ayanda Jiya is also up there.
Got me and counting my blessings. Niggas locked up, but they innocent. They in that bitch forever. I'm young, I'm just trying to get rich forever. Yeah, forever. Trying to get rich forever. Yeah, forever. Trying to get rich forever.
Forever.
The richer you get, the better.
The better.
Trying to get rich forever.
You see here he uses like the pause, and he lets the beat breathe. I feel like in like a proper way, the best way to use it, like saying I'm trying to get rich forever, and leaves you like a space to like kind of like add an ad lib. So the way he's using it on this song, I don't really have a problem with it. So I just had to mention that, because I mentioned on the previous songs that it kind of like throws me off, but on this song it's perfectly used.
Forever, I'm young, I'm just trying to get rich forever.
I'm trying to get
forever. Trying to get rich forever. The richer you get, the better.
the better.
Trying to get rich forever.
That was sudden.
They say nothing lasts forever, but these riggers probably do. Yeah.
Talk your shit. Talk your shit. I liked it. I think I liked it. On the song he used the pause perfectly. I feel like this is the best way he could use the pause, so I didn't have a problem with it like I did on the other songs. The song is Receive Your Self Image. I already reacted to that and shared my thoughts on that. I'll put like a card here so you can click on it, and then yeah, you check what I think about the song in more detail. This Morning Piece, I already listened to it because he dropped it before the mixtape. Move on to Bravo featuring Stogie T and Belo Salo. I know this is gonna be bars, like this is gonna be bars infestation basically. It's gonna be bars after bars, because we all know that Stogie T can spit. Not a lot of people can speak like Stogie T can speak in South Africa, so I'm curious.
You fucking with a professional, I'm like years ahead of you. I don't see these niggas like a priest at confessional. I'm just trying to be unforgettable. Trying to bring me down, I ain't letting you. I'm writing this letter too, rememberable, cause we will forever remember you. I represent the jacaranda tree line avenue, where the women got a feline attitude, and niggas share a hustler's attribute. I'm only talking back to you if it's about revenue. If you got a problem.
I'm not gonna lie, he has a way with words. Which is something that I like about him, and I expected like more of that on this song. Like he said, I'm not talking to you if it ain't about the revenue. Instead of saying I don't talk to you if it ain't about the money, he instead like says I don't talk to you if it ain't about the revenue.
No country for old men, most of them ghosts. Sugar kills, candy coated nose, lost in the sauce. They call me Western, I'm the dark horse.
Yo, this man just started his verse is already going. He says sugar kills, it can be coated. He's talking about sugar coating as in like kind of like watering things down and not like telling them how it is. But at the same time, he's talking about sugar kills it, as in like diabetes. So you cannot coat your whatever you're eating in sugar because it's gonna kill you. Oh, this man is good. This man is good, bro.
Shot the dog, Newell and Moss. You dying off screen, 1,000 tweets, toss of a coin. It's the gold and the A-Reece, round locking horns. Like a movie when we do this shit.
Oh shit! He said it's the gold, and then he mentioned A-Reece. A-Reece, I think A-Reece, the A-Reece sign has like a gold. The symbol is a gold kind of. So he's talking about A-Reece as in like A-Reece the rapper, and he's also talking about like the zodiac side.
Listen, that's called motherfucking bars, nigga. You know nothing about that.
That's why I say not everyone can spit like Stogie T can spit. He just has it. He just has it. Double entendres and all those double meaning. He just kills
It's
those.
the gold and the A-Reece, round locking horns. Like a movie when we do this shit. Ethan and Jordan for the kids that troll the streets. I'm protein, I collagen. Might miss it the first listen, it sinks in a week. Yeah, got a ring to it when you get hit in your seat. Hey, bloody feet, honor me, fucking Stogie T. When I'm gone, the kids will give it up to me. Bravo, bitch.
But this bank gets paid. I'm sure Kabanyano like it's loaded with bars. Bravo. All I can say about Bravo is bravo. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed Stogie T's verse. I expected like A-Reece to like go in like Stogie T went in, cause this is what I expect from a song when you get on a song with Stogie T. He's a spitter, so I'm expecting you to also like bring out the spitting side of you. You feel? But I'm still satisfied. The next song is Over Me. Let's go.
Told her count it carefully. Shit'll make your fingers bleed. I got 7-figure dreams. Out of sight, but always on your mind. Forever hard to reach. I got used to letting go of friends. It wasn't hard for me. They could try to take me down, but they won't take this all from me. They won't take my artistry. This music is a part of me. Part of me, but fuck them. They don't wanna go to war with me. Niggas ain't as raw as me. My clique is full of gangsters, dog. Yours is a sorority. No weapon formed against me shall prosper, not even sorcery. Looking up the sky, I see my father smiling over me. Pray to God my soul to keep. Brand new day, another check. Blessings raining over me. Goodness piling over me.
I'm liking this. He's slowly sounding clean. Over Me, I love Over Me. I love how simple the production was, but then it kind of made his like rap stand out more, and I liked his flow. Like he kind of like approached the song like Lil Baby does. Like he just like keeps on like throwing bar after bar, like it's all sorry. I don't remember it. I'm just like making sounds so that you get what I'm talking about. But that's the same way that Lil Baby does. It's like a barrage of bullets basically, but A-Reece like did it in a smoother way, not like all up in your face like I'm fighting type of delivery. So I like that. And the last song is Dotted Lines. Dotted Lines. I was about to say it might mean like this. It might mean like the to be continued kind of. Yeah, it might mean that to show that the Paradise 2 is coming. I don't know. Let me not read too much into it. Ending it off on a high note.
Another day, a new debate about who's the richest, who's the realest, who is fake, who to love and who to hate.
To be continued on the next episode of.
Yeah, they said to be continued on the next episode of. So it might be a reference to like the dotted line that I mentioned, that it shows that there's gonna be like a continuation. So yeah, I think after this we get in Paradise 2. But yeah, that's today's tragedy, tomorrow's memory. I don't know, this mixtape is what I expected and what I didn't expect all at the same time. I kind of like expected A-Reece to be like a bit more experimental because it's like a mixtape and it's not like an album. But what I didn't expect is I didn't expect him to like not like rap like, cause like I mentioned before, like there's a lot of songs where there's like spaces in the songs that he could have filled with something, and those spaces made most of the songs unnecessarily long. I feel like they could have this tape could have been shorter, but there were like a lot of spaces that were left on most of the songs, that I feel like he could have filled with something else. But there's a song where he did it like perfectly. I think it's Jimmy's interlude. I like how he did it on Jimmy's interlude. I feel like those gaps were like used perfectly as opposed to some of the songs earlier. But I'm not like too strict about that because this is a mixtape. So besides that, I enjoyed this mixtape. I feel like maybe I need to like listen to it again. Maybe some of the songs that I didn't really like that, maybe they'll like grow on me. I'm thinking maybe after this, maybe after a week or two, I'm gonna like drop, cause this is my first listen. So some of the thoughts that I have might change. So I'm thinking of like making a video after I listen to the song, like to the mixtape like over and over again, and share my afterthoughts. You feel? That's what I think about this mixtape. I still think it's a solid mixtape. When I put aside what I said about the spaces and making it feel empty, kind of leaving like this void that you could have like filled with something to make the songs even better than they were. But yeah, besides that, I like how experimental he was on this song. The production was perfect. I don't know if Mesh Beat is on the production. I've always felt like, I don't know, A-Reece needs to like, I love Mesh Beats and how he produces for A-Reece, but just like J. Cole, I feel like J. Cole sometimes needs to like step away from producing for himself and like kind of like looking with a different producer, and then I'm trying to hear what that's gonna sound like. That's the same thing with A-Reece. I wanted to like hear outside of Mesh Beats how he's going to sound like on someone else's production. But if this is still Mesh Beats producing this mixtape, I'm satisfied because I feel like he like kind of approached the production differently than he did on like most of the albums or tapes that he did with A-Reece. But yeah, I'm satisfied about the production. His storytelling on this mixtape was really good. I enjoyed, like there was a lot of introspecting on this mixtape. He like kind of like put himself in like other people's shoes on like 2 or 3 songs. I think 2 songs or so. So yeah, he's like showed like a mature project subject matter on this mixtape, and yeah, it shows like a person's growth, shows that a person is growing and stuff like that. So there's a lot of stuff that I liked about this mixtape. There's also some few stuff that I didn't really like, but some people might have liked the spaces and stuff like that. But yeah, that's just my opinion about this mixtape, and thank you for tuning in. If you made it this far, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.